number one, did you come into the world addicted to pornography? Did your mother birth a baby that had a pornography addiction? No. So to say that you need it and it's a part of your life is just you accepting that
You're not willing to fight.
yeah, that's a limiting, victim mindset, victim mentality. I see so many men. Now I understand it, right? This thing is massive. We don't understand the depths and severity of what's happening. We're living through an experiment right now, Evan. And that's what we have to understand. The internet and the stage and pornography where it's at today has literally been with us less than 20 years. So we don't understand how it's impacting the brain. To a certain extent we do, but we don't fully understand it. We don't understand what it's doing to young men. We don't understand what it's doing to young women. We don't understand what it's doing to society at large. So to think that, because we know that men have succeeded. I have a story, you have a story, we have hundreds of successful stories, we have thousands through all of our affiliates and everybody that we've worked with. Men are finding freedom every single day. So if you're gonna accept that, that's you placing a limiting belief in and on yourself. Now I can tell you, if you're struggling with some of the things you mentioned at the beginning, right? The shame, the guilt, all these feelings of like, why can't I work through this? What is so-and-so gonna think about me? The first thing you have to do is admit it to yourself. There's a problem in your life and the problem is you. Stop pointing the finger to pornography and say, this thing is bigger than me, and realize that there's inadequacies in you. There's inadequacies in your ability to self-regulate, to self-manage, to make proper choices and decisions. I believe watching a pornography is a choice that is always made. You either choose to watch it or you choose when you're triggered and the urges are rising not to watch it. So the men that are struggling with it realize every time you return back to the screen, it's a choice that's being made. So you want to change that, start making better choices. Well, how do you get past that shame though that you're feeling with? Admit it to yourself. And I think the next step has to be admitting it to somebody else.